Okay, I just thought I would bring up some of the points I forgot to mention in the other videos. One, I mentioned the a tuner, electronic tuner. You can use that to tune your sitar just like any other string instrument. And you're usually are supposed to be what we call these strings C, G, C, C, but in reality, musicians and players tune everything one whole tone, sometimes half a tone, sometimes even two whole tones below the C. So you can use one of these electronic machines to give you a reference. Like right now, well, let me turn it on. I'm tuned to a B natural, so I'm just half a whole tone below the middle C. It guides you if you're a little bit sharp or a little bit flat. It helps you which way to go. You can use your tuning pegs to adjust. If you're a little bit above, you can just pull the string. That's the best way to bring it down. If you're below, you have to use a tuning peg. That's a little bit sharp maybe. Again, it's B natural. And then back to G now, second string. Oh, that got flat, sharp too. Well, let me just pull one of them and see if that does the trick. A little bit, but it's still, yeah, it's tuned now. Let's pull that one too. Yeah, it's better now. That's a little bit high too. Wow, maybe temperature changed here or something. It looks better now. It's varying as the note is played. Okay, good for government work. So I thought also I would play the some of the frets for you. So assuming the open string is a C, the first fret usually is a C, Dkoron or Re-koron. So Do, Re-koron. You can adjust your frets with me. Then a D natural, your Do, Re. Then E flat or Mi bemol. See, Persian flats are a little bit flatter than a chromatic, what a chromatic tuner would show you. Koron, Mi koron. Now Mi bekar, your E flat. I'm sorry, E natural. E natural is a little bit flatter, meaning this way, than the chromatic E natural. It's because it's diatonic. You can hear the resonance. That's your A natural. That's C koron, C bemol or B flat. Then A natural, A koron, A flat, G koron. And this is some ambiguous fret. Sometimes it can be F suri, which is just a little bit sharp, or it can be G flat. So it's always good to play a certain scale to kind of make sure that they make sense together. So this is mukhalif, part of the cigar. Now you can play, say, chahargah to kind of make sure that the frets are okay. Well, I'm not sure about this. Well, what should it be? I'm not sure about this, okay? Sounds okay. Depending on your taste, you could adjust the frets. You have that capability. Okay, so that's that. Okay, we're at 7-minute mark. You want all your fingers, all your nails to be clipped and buffed, filed. You don't want to have any nails on any of the fingers except for the index finger and the right hand, your left hand, depending on whether you're right-handed or left-handed. There's a lot of argument about what shape your nail should have. I think flatter as opposed to a vaulty, archy kind of a shape is preferred for the sitar, because pretty much you're using this edge of the nail to strike the strings. This side really is not used, and some people use the flat side for an effect, but really for the most part, because you're coming at an angle, you're using that corner. One exercise just to kind of have a sense of what grazing you gotta have. You have to graze the strings. If you just naturally put your hand on the soundboard, your middle finger is of course longer than the other ones. So if you just flip and kick your finger, index finger is not going to hit anything. If you kind of bend your middle finger a little bit or allow some kind of proximity, at some point you get to graze. But I'm hitting it flat right in the middle of my nail. But when you put your hand down, and the hand, of course, this is the most natural, least amount of stress and energy in the hand is in the middle position. Not, this is not the most comfortable and this is not the most comfortable. This is natural. So that's exactly how the hand comes on the sitar. Very simple. And let me see if I have it right. And of course you kick it so the finger comes naturally, and of course at this point it starts bending like this. Very natural. So you're kicking it, except that you're kicking it at so it's really good to have a teacher put your hands, both hands, and correct you, because it's impossible to get it right. Maybe you can videotape yourself or watch yourself in a video. Okay, so I'm reaching my 10-minute mark. I'm gonna stop and start again.